On the campus of Oberlin College, a world-class organ can be heard beyond the stone walls of the storied Finney Chapel.
I extremely feel that I am exuding the breath of God when I play such an instrument of such grandeur and such versatility.
Deshaun Lawson, a sophomore, says music is the rhythm of his life, and Oberlin is the high note in his journey thus far, but not just for him.
Black musicians specifically have been granted special privileges and access to a high-class education that was not offered during a time when blacks were not allowed to perform or even attend the Ivy League, so to say, or any of the other white institutions during that time.
That history, a force behind why Deshaun is here today.
So there is this common pattern throughout the years that we see these outstanding black musicians are receiving their beginnings at Oberlin.
Like Robert Nathaniel Dett, the first black double major graduate of Oberlin Conservatory, inspiring him through every note he plays. And of course, Harriet Gibbs Marshall, the first graduate of Oberlin Conservatory of Music. She founded the Washington Conservatory of Music in D.C.
There's no way that you can talk about American music from the 19th century to the present without acknowledging the seismic impact of black alumni and black faculty from Oberlin College Conservatory of Music.
Professor Courtney Savali Andrews is also a graduate from the conservatory. She'd return nearly 15 years later to teach Africana studies and music. She says although they were celebrated here, black music students still face discrimination after graduating.
And so this is why they would find their footing in going to historically black colleges and universities to establish music programs specifically for the next generations that are coming behind them.
Like Lulu Vera Childers, the second graduate of Oberlin's music school, who would start the celebrated music program at Howard University. Those early graduates were the start of a legacy that would influence future generations of musicians and educators, like Dr. Wendell Logan, a professor and prolific composer, and the founding father of Oberlin's jazz department in 1989.
How does it feel to know that you studied under such an incredible artist, composer, professor, musician?
I have no words. I have so much reverence for the work that he did at this institution. It was not easy for him. And we watched him fight for exactly what he really wanted in terms of representing black musics respectfully and intentionally.
That representation can still be heard daily. The school's gospel choir, music to my ears, I couldn't help but join in myself. You are royalty. And as impressive, Djembe, West African drumming, one of the only courses of its kind in the country.
Black history is all year long. We do a lot of work to make sure that our students know that these are living traditions.
And today, so many talented young musicians are following in these storied footsteps. In the chapel, Deshaun is doing just that, creating the most beautiful music with his hands and his feet, and with each note remembering those who paved the way, who also told stories through the notes they played.
My life's goal has always been to perform, inform, and preserve the traditions that are found in Negro folk music and black classical music. I hope that whatever I do, I am doing something that involves the Negro folk song.